Welcome back, International Comets, to the Immigration News Spotlight. I'm your host, Lark Gallion, a senior advisor with the International Students and Scholars Office. We'll start the news with some time-sensitive reminders for F1 students. This segment should be going out on February 1st, which is the University Census Day. If you recently had a change of major, then you should receive an email from the ISSO soon to confirm the change and issue your new I-20. So please keep an eye on your UTD email. Additionally, if you have completed one program and are starting a new one in spring 2023, your change of level request should be submitted to the ISSO by today. Reduced course load requests for spring 23 semester should also be submitted by today. Please do not drop any classes until you have received confirmation from the ISSO that you have been approved for RCL. Don't forget that if you graduated in fall 22, that you need to take action on your F1 immigration record by the end of your 60-day grace period, February 14th, in order to maintain status, such as transferring to another school, starting a new academic program at UTD, or applying for OPT. Speaking of OPT, if you are a spring 2023 graduate, your valid application period for OPT will open this month. The soonest date that you can submit your OPT I-20 request to the ISSO would be Saturday, February 11th, and our office will begin processing spring OPT recommendations on Monday, February 13th. Be sure to complete all the necessary steps to request your I-20, such as applying for graduation, paying the practical training fee, and completing the OPT workshop in iComet. As a very important reminder, do not submit your I-765 application to USCIS without your OPT recommendation I-20 from the ISSO. Applying for OPT without first receiving a DSO recommendation will result in USCIS denying your application. It's also that time of year again, tax season. If you are an international student that has resided in the US between January 1st and December 31st of 2022, you are required to file taxes with the IRS, whether or not you earned any income in the US last year. You can refer to our taxes webpage linked below for more information, and you can reach out to UTD's Tax Compliance Office if you have any specific questions about your filing steps. We are also approaching the 2023 application period for the H-1B work visa. If your employer is planning on sponsoring you, they can begin submitting the electronic registration for the H-1B lottery in March. If you need copies of your F1 immigration documents for the process, you can request them with an immigration document copy request in the F1 alumni section of iComet. Please be aware that the electronic registration and selection in the lottery does not grant eligibility for a CAPGAP extension of your F1 status or work authorization. CAPGAP is only granted after you have first been selected in the lottery, your employer has filed the complete application to USCIS, and USCIS has sent the official receipt notice by mail. The ISSO can only process requests for a CAPGAP I-20 with a copy of the mailed receipt notice. The electronic registration notice or screenshots of your USCIS case status are not proof of CAPGAP eligibility. We hope this spotlight has lit up your day. You can read the latest immigration news on our webpage. If you have more questions about immigration, feel free to chat with us during our live chat hours on our website, use the Ask an Advisor form in iComet, or make an appointment on our advising webpage. We'll see you again next month.